definitely a unique experience for all the city archaeologists and residents as well to see these large structures emerge from the ground as part of the excavation, but not completely unexpected because a lot of Alexandria's shoreline is actually made land. Residents built out at least 10 city blocks in the 1780s and 1790s, reclaiming that earth from the mudflats of the Potomac River. And they did that with wharves and piers and retired ship hull remnants, like the ones that were found. They ended up underwater, or in the mud, as it were, because they were part of Alexandria's land-making efforts. And so if you're pulling earth down from the steep banks of Alexandria's original shore and putting that into the river, it's just going to erode away unless you have some piece of architecture to keep it there. The ships couldn't be left where they were because both of those construction sites had below-ground parking garages that would have gone below the depth of what was found archaeologically. The timbers were dismantled, the ships were taken apart piece by piece and moved to a city warehouse where they were kept in pools of water. Because the wood was found wet, it had to be kept wet so it didn't deteriorate. Our Alexandria Archaeology Museum is on the 3rd floor of the torpedo factory. You can come here and see a 1:12 scale model of the first ship that was excavated at the site of the Hotel Indigo and learn more about archaeology and history in Alexandria. This ship was the first one that was found at the Hotel Indigo site, and that's what we have in our museum on exhibit, that 1:12 scale conjectural model. And then in 2018, archaeologists discovered these 3 more ship hull remnants at the site of Robinson Landing development. And in fact, this furthest southernmost ship we now believe to be the largest archaeologically excavated merchant ship in the country. The first ship was in the warehouse for a few months before we contracted with Texas A&M University to carefully pack those timbers up and transport them to their conservation lab, where the timbers have been since 2016 undergoing a process of conservation. So that means they're being treated chemically and mechanically to come out in the air, be reconstructed, and they won't fall apart in the air. The other 3 ships, once they were found, were kept in those 9 pools of water at the city warehouse to come up with the next step, which we determined to be submerging them in the bottom of Ben Bremen Pond to keep them stable for the possibility of future study or conservation. Putting the timbers into the pond is kind of like the next stage in the ship's journey, is a really important way for this project to come full circle. So we've seen the ships alongside the residents become excavated, become documented, and then become preserved for future study and for future questions that people have about Alexandria's port city and maritime archaeology. And so preserving them for the future is really what makes this project so important.